118 to 110 is not an error. That's just straight cheating. So I just think it's an embarrassment, and I don't care if they're affiliated with the belt that my son's affiliated with, or some. I don't need to cheat, or my son don't need to cheat to have a belt. So that's just how I feel. I think it's an embarrassment. You could tell the kid is asking, am I winning? Am I winning? You know if you're winning or not. You know if it's a close fight. The kid's asking if he's winning. He knows he's lost. His reaction said it all. His coaches saw it all, said it. These guys, everybody knew he won. I mean, there's guys that are Rolly's friend or in his gym, like I think Tank. I think Tank's in his gym with Mayweather, and you can see his comment on Twitter. It says the same thing. Like, what the fuck? Like the guy lost. So I just think it's embarrassment, and it's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, I thought so too. And when they said 118, 110, I was sitting there thinking, like, if it goes anyway, then it goes the other way. Then it was.
There's no way 118, 110 Rollies wins that one. Maybe you can even just lie to yourself and say 114, 113. Okay, well, he's starting to throw a lot, but he didn't land a lot. Martinez blocked a lot. I think they just flat out robbed the kid. You can't sit there and say, oh well, maybe Martinez didn't hit hard enough, or maybe he cut him. He outbounced him even with just jabs. I mean, and then the kid goes on to say, well, he was just in there throwing jabs. Well, my son, his last fight, all he did was throw jabs. He still won the fight. You can still win a fight just throwing a jab.
Yeah.
That's the key, is not to get hit. You can win a fight just throwing jabs. You don't have to sit there and exchange it because you're limited in your ability of fighting. That's not my fault. It'll get better. But it does kind of makes me upset, and not because I know the kid, but because anybody that works hard for it, they shouldn't be robbed of a decision because they know somebody or they're with somebody. If it's a loss, it's a loss. If it's close, maybe judges see it a different way. But when it's that big and the entire world sees it, I mean, he should be ashamed. And again, it's not the kid's fault. I'm not talking about the kid. I'm talking about the judges.
The judges, right? Now,
the kid, he's going to take the win. Anybody's going to take the win.
Of course.
That's just the way it is. So I don't fault him, but when I say things, I'm saying the things of the reason why that decision happened. He's not the reason. He just went in there and fought. Got outclassed? Extremely, yes. Lost? He did. Got the decision? Yeah. Is this his fault? No, it's not. It's not his fault. But that's just how I am. Just saying what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's called the sweet science for a reason. It's not called the blood and guts.
Yeah. It's not called if I brawl and stay there, you need to brawl and stay there. It's a thinking man game. You got to outthink the guy. You have to, And sometimes you do have to use force, and know that the guy can outbox me, but I'm gonna take it to his ass. Yeah, that's you're outthinking the guy. But there was I didn't see any chess match. I didn't see any of that. I just saw a guy lose. That's all I saw. And the guy that lost should have won.
Yeah, I fully agree.